What's up, everyone? I'm Roman Randall, founder and CEO of Summit Digital Marketing.
And I'm Ross Hill, the Director of Strategy for Summit.
All right, Ross. So today's question is for you. And this question is, how do I generate leads for my sales team using digital marketing?
So there are definitely a couple different options here. You know, as we addressed in another video, you definitely want to make sure that you have your map listing right. A map listing is really an easy win in our opinion because you know, if it's a place where you can post photos, it's a place where you can get reviews, you can make sure that your business hours are correct. And if someone's searching for your type of business near you, if you're doing those other things right, like getting reviews, adding photos, et cetera, there's a high likelihood that you'll start showing up because most businesses aren't really active on that profile. So that's one way, you know, definitely paid ads is an incredible way to generate leads. There's so many different ways to do paid ads. You know, some businesses send paid ads straight to their website. So let's say they're an orthodontist. You know, it might make sense for if there's an orthodontist near me to send them to a website where they can learn about all the different types of things that you do. However, when there's higher intent searches, and Roman, let me know if I'm going to the weeds here, but if there's more specific searches, like for instance, when someone searches SEO company, okay, and they're looking for us, we don't necessarily want to send them to our website because they might get lost in all of the things that we do as a digital marketing agency. So we're going to send them to an SEO page specifically because that's what they typed in. And so that's called a landing page. So you have your website that talks about everything you do, and then you have a landing page that talks about a specific service. So paid ads can be really, really effective depending on, you know, what your business is, what you're really trying to get out there, and what leads you're trying to bring in. And then also, you know, as we've said in other videos, SEO. You know, if you're getting found higher than your competitors on a regular basis for search terms that make sense for you, you're going to naturally generate more leads because the amount of traffic that you're sending to your website is going to go way up. Yeah. So, you know, those are just a few of the ways kind of off the top of my head that we can generate leads for a sales team. I mean, you know, there's LinkedIn and there's YouTube and there's Facebook and, you know, all these things, but it really kind of boils down to, you know, making sure you're on maps, paying for advertising, which could be a variety of different platforms, and then showing up for search.
So Ross, what about like social media? Should I be on Facebook posting stuff? Should I have a podcast? I mean, there's so much stuff I could be doing.
Yeah, I think that there's so many different trains of thought about that. You know, the thing I would encourage anyone watching this and that what we encourage our clients to do is whatever you're going to do it well. You know, if you're going to be on Facebook, give Facebook the time and attention it deserves. You know, what people don't resonate with is when you just have a bunch of different accounts, but they're all halfway completed and, you know, you're not spending any time engaging with those audiences. So, you know, if you're talking about driving leads from an organic perspective on Facebook, like it's not going to work unless you're really engaged with it. Now, if you're doing Facebook ads, you can drive leads without really being super engaged from the organic side. So if you're willing to spend the money, then yes, use Facebook ads, test them out. You know, some people we've seen really do well with just doing simple things like boosting a post. Now, I would say that's not necessarily always the case, but try it. You know, get into your ads manager or hire a company, you know, like us to get into your ads manager and bring some science to how you're targeting people. What type of content are you using? Are you sending them to a landing page? Are you sending them to a website? What's happening when they're in the shopping cart, or what's happening when they're filling out a form? There's so many ways to use social media, but if you're going to try to do it organically, don't, halfway do it. Do it well, but you can also pay to get seen and to get business on those platforms.
So pick a couple channels and do those channels well.
Yeah, for sure.